Welcome to our video. Prepare yourself for a chilling journey into the psyche of one of America's most notorious serial killers. Join us as we peel back the layers of darkness surrounding David Berkowitz, seeking to understand the motivations and unravel the enigma behind his horrific crimes. David Berkowitz was born in Brooklyn, New York, and had a troubled childhood. He was adopted by Nathan and Pearl Berkowitz and grew up in the Bronx. Berkowitz displayed behavioral issues from a young age and faced difficulties forming meaningful relationships. Crimes. Between July 1976 and July 1977, Berkowitz committed a series of shootings that terrorized New York City. He targeted young couples parked in cars, randomly shooting and killing 6 people and injuring several others. Berkowitz would approach the victims' vehicles and fire multiple rounds from .44 caliber Bulldog revolver before fleeing the scene. Capture and confession. Berkowitz eluded capture for over a year, leaving cryptic letters at crime scenes and taunting the police and media. However, he was ultimately arrested on August 10, 1977, after being reported by a parking ticket issued near one of the crime scenes. Berkowitz confessed to the shootings, claiming that he had been commanded to kill by a demonic entity speaking through his neighbor's dog. Legal proceedings and sentence. David Berkowitz pleaded guilty to the charges against him. In June 1978, he was sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences in prison. He has remained incarcerated ever since and has repeatedly expressed remorse for his actions. Psychological profile. Berkowitz's psychological profile suggests a combination of factors that may have contributed to his crimes. He exhibited signs of antisocial personality disorder and paranoia. Berkowitz claimed to have been influenced by demonic possession and his troubled past, including feelings of rejection and anger. Some experts believe he may have sought notoriety and attention through his crimes. Aftermath and impact. The son of Sam Case had a significant impact on the public psyche, as the fear and uncertainty it generated gripped New York City. The case also led to changes in the criminal justice system, such as restricting prison inmates' abilities to profit from their crimes through book or movie deals. Today, David Berkowitz remains one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. His case continues to be studied by psychologists, criminologists, and those interested in understanding the motivations and psychological factors that contribute to acts of extreme violence. Here are a couple of theories surrounding David Berkowitz. Psychological dysfunction and attention. Seeking theory. One theory suggests that David Berkowitz's crimes were driven by a combination of psychological dysfunction and a desire for attention. Berkowitz exhibited signs of antisocial personality disorder and paranoia, which may have contributed to his inability to form healthy relationships and his feelings of anger and rejection. Some theorists propose that his acts of violence were a way to gain notoriety and attention, fulfilling his deep-seated need for recognition and validation. Delusional beliefs and demonic influence theory. Another theory explores Berkowitz's claims of receiving commands to kill from a demonic entity speaking through his neighbor's dog. While many experts consider these claims to be a manifestation of Berkowitz's delusional beliefs, it is theorized that his involvement in cults and his fascination with the occult may have influenced his mindset. This theory suggests that Berkowitz's susceptibility to delusions and his distorted religious beliefs played a role in motivating his violent actions, as he believed he was carrying out a higher purpose ordained by supernatural forces. These theories aim to provide possible insights into the motivations and psychological factors that may have influenced Berkowitz's actions. However, it is important to note that the study of serial killers is complex and definitive explanations may be elusive. The true motivations and underlying psychological complexities of individuals like David Berkowitz can be challenging to fully comprehend. However, we can explore the potential impact his absence might have had. Victim lives saved. If Berkowitz had not committed his crimes, the lives of his victims would have been spared. The 6 people he killed and those who were injured or traumatized by his attacks would have been able to live their lives free from the tragedy and pain inflicted upon them. Community safety. The Son of Sam case created a climate of fear and unease in New York City during the late 1970s. The absence of Berkowitz's crimes would have relieved the city from the collective anxiety and paranoia that gripped its residents. The heightened security measures and concerns over personal safety would have been alleviated. Investigation focus. With Berkowitz not in the picture, law enforcement resources that were dedicated to tracking him down could have been redirected towards other criminal investigations, potentially leading to the resolution of other unsolved cases or preventing further crimes. Media influence. The Son of Sam case received significant media attention, with Berkowitz's cryptic letters and taunts captivating the public's interest. Without Berkowitz, the media spotlight would have been directed towards other stories and issues, potentially shaping public discourse and perceptions differently during that period. Cultural impact. The Son of Sam case left a lasting impact on American society, influencing the true crime genre and public fascination with serial killers. Without Berkowitz, the narrative around serial killers and their psychological profiles might have evolved differently, potentially altering the cultural landscape in terms of entertainment, media, and public interest. It is essential to remember that any speculation about alternative outcomes is purely hypothetical. David Berkowitz's crimes caused immeasurable pain and suffering, and our focus should remain on the victims and their families. Understanding the potential implications of his absence helps highlight the ripple effects of his actions, but it is impossible to fully grasp the intricacies of what might have transpired in a world without his crimes.